What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, I just want to show you here on the daily chart, we're going to take a look at the macro on the possibility that what is happening right now with Bitcoin for the last few weeks could be very similar to what happened here in May and June of 2019, and explaining that and how the price of Bitcoin could actually pump in the next coming weeks, even hitting $30,000 and above, okay? We're also taking a look at the lower time frames, of course, to see those major levels, those potential day trade scalping opportunities, all right? I'm still in this long position. I've taken most of the profits here, but I do see higher levels coming that are going to be explained in today's episode. We've got some new levels also that we want to discuss, so make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin, crypto, also do live streams to connect with the community. Not financial advisor, do not buy or sell anything that I say, and if you do so, do your own research. And let's dive in here straight into the price of Bitcoin on the daily, guys, because what I want to explain here is that very similar timing, price action is happening right now on Bitcoin for the last few weeks that happened here back in May in 2019. Of course, we do not need to repeat history. Yes, I do know this, okay? We could do something totally different, but I just want to show you that the sentiment, the price action, the timing, a pattern is very similar, guys, and there's just too many things that are very similar here from this event. Now, going here, okay, just quick here reminder that the last lower high is $25,300 range. We have been trying to break this zone, right, for the last few days. The last lower high here, of course, because the last lower low is this one, and then we have this one right over here at 15,500. All of this price action is not a lower low, so technically this is the last lower high that we need to break it. I just want to show you here right over here from the price action from 2018 and 2019, okay, guys? This is super important, so make sure to pay attention, right? We were creating these macro lower highs, as you can see, with slightly lower lows, okay? We were creating lower lows because we were dipping below the last lows, as you can see. So the last lower high was right over here at this range, okay? Right, all of this range is the last lower high because you're relatively flat from this price action. As you can see, you're slightly creating higher lows right over there. You're not really technically creating a lower low. So you could say this range over here is the last lower high, okay? As you can see, lower low. This is not a lower low. This is a lower low right over here. And the price action is kind of sideways. So it's very difficult to discuss if it's this one, or this one. But technically, it is this one right over here, as this price action is not creating lower lows. It is this massive drop, okay, that's creating lower lows. So what is the last lower high? Well, it's technically this one, because this is the lower low, and this is the next lower low, not this price action that is slightly going up. So if I do take this high over here, okay, and this is just, you know, just to take a look at it quickly, okay, we did try and break this high, and it was a complete fail, as you can see right there, okay. So we did try and break the technical last macro lower high, which is this one right there. Okay, and it failed. We did have a pretty decent correction. We were forming this kind of ascending cylinder, ascending channel, okay, bearish divergence, all of this, rest of it. We had a massive move to the upside, okay, after, you know, trying to attempt to break this last lower high on the macro. So if we just zoom in here, okay, I'm just going to give that brief explanation here right away on Bitcoin. Also, last technical lower high is right over here. Okay, right over here, we tried to break it out, we failed, and we are also forming this kind of ascending cylinder, ascending channel. And let me just tell you that this will be invalidated as soon as we break below $21,500. We can come down as low as $22,500 or even $22,000 range, okay, in the next coming hours and days, because we still be creating technically higher lows, okay, something that we need to be paying attention. If we do get that massive corrective move, all right, in the next coming days potentially, and then get a bounce, this will be looking extremely good, guys. We're probably forming this Jesse Livermore ascending accumulating cylinder, all right, which does trend to the upside and finally has an explosive move. I'll be just leaving a picture here on the side so you can get, okay, what I'm actually explaining, right? This is very possible that could happen here in the coming weeks. Now, zooming back out, all right, with this, there's so many different theories that the sentiment is very, very similar, okay, also from this range. And if you do take a look at the timing, all right, if we do get the ruler here, this is on the daily chart, from the all-time high to this cylinder event, all right, it was round about 500 days, all right, so until we've been forming this ascending channel cylinder, scenario, right, round about 500 days approximately since we were starting to form this level. Now, of course, we take a look at price of Bitcoin right now, and we're almost at the 500 days from the all-time high from November, right? If we do take a look here, it is round about 480 right inside of the cylinder. So round about the timing is very, very similar. So a lot of people might think, hey, that was not the all-time high. A lot of people say that the all-time high was right over here, okay, which was in April of 2021. The reason why, because this was a double top. It wasn't a real successful breakout, but we're not here to discuss which is the all-time high. Was it this one or was it this one, okay? There is a lot of people that say that the all-time high was here as this was a double top, and a lot of people saying that this is the all-time high because it actually did break above the high. So, but we're not here to discuss that. But if we do take a look here from this high to this range, it's already 660 days, but from this all-time high is around about 480 approximately, all right, so inside of this the cylinder. So the timing is more or less correct. We are just about to break the macro last lower high, very similar scenario as well. And, also, I do believe that a lot of people are still bearish. A lot of people are still bearish and don't, they still think that we're going to go below 15,500 low. I think, every time that we get close and we see, a lot of similarities and timing from the bear market, I still, I'm leaning slightly more that the possibility and breaking up here to potentially hit $30,000 or above is just very, very likely. Now, this doesn't mean, if this does happen and we do have a large move to the upside, guys, don't get me wrong. I don't think that we're going to go to all-time high and that we're going to pump much higher, all right, than $32,000. This is a range that, depending on what kind of price action we form, I will actually be bearish, because I would be looking, for a large correction during the rest of 2023, and even part of 2024 till we have that recovery, all right, that massive recovery and entering that proper bull market, all right. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think this is just basically going to be that bear market rally, get people excited. This is it. We go into all-time highs and then start having that corrective move. Okay, we need to assume that this is the possibility that could happen, not just suddenly get rejected here and test 15,500 and go to much lower prices. Right, the possibility is there, and there are a lot of similarities here. We know the deal history doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme, and there are a lot of things here that are rhyming. Now we're going through the sponsor segment of this video. We're talking about Verasity. Now, you probably heard about Verasity, as it is a very well-known crypto project that wants to solve many issues. Now, it is a high-tech project with a huge growth potential, currently ranked on the top 300 blockchain-based projects. Now, if you have missed out on Matic, okay, which is an L2 solution for the Ethereum blockchain, and it is a multi-billion market capitalization, now Verasity is still relatively small for those issues that they want to solve, okay? So I would say that this has a great opportunity here in the next coming years. It is dedicated in solving the issue of fake video views with its patent proof of view technology, which prevents bots from artificially inflating view counts. The project has also developed tools to implement the technology in popular web players. Proof of views is already used in the Verasity advertising stack, providing advertisers with a powerful tool to manage their ad campaigns and ensuring authentic engagement from real viewers. In early February, Verasity held its first quarterly token burn of the amount of $500,000. Tokens were bought back from the open market using part of its quarter's revenue. This indicates that the product is being used and it's gaining popularity. Verasity also patented its proof of view technology in a number of large video ad markets, such as the US and South Korea. And guys, this is what is really interesting for you. Verasity has been selected to be part of the Bybit Buy Votes event beginning at the end of February. Your vote plays a crucial role to secure the listing of Verasity on the Bybit spot trading platform. Not only that, your support could also earn you a share of the $100,000 in VRA rewards pool if Verasity comes out on the top of the most votes. Now, I'll be leaving this link of Medium down below in the description as well, so you can follow the steps. It is is really easy and simple. So step number one, you need to log in into your Bybit account. All right, if you don't have one, you can sign up with the link down below in the description. Deposit at least one eligible stablecoin here, as you can see, USDT, USDC, and the rest of it. Now you need to follow these different steps, all right, to place that vote. They're also doing another event with a prize pool of $10,000 in VRA tokens. To participate, you need to follow the official Verasity account. Okay, I'll be leaving this tweet down below. You also need to cast your vote, like I've just been explaining. There, I'll be leaving also the link down below with the steps. And what you need to do is on this tweet that I'll be leaving down below in the description, you need to comment the following: I came from Andy Bitcoinsensus, I have voted, and share the screenshot, okay, of your vote also on the tweet. And this way you'll be participating in that $10,000 prize pool of VRA tokens. Now, if they are going to win, all right, and they are going to be listed, this prize pool will be randomly, okay, distributed for all of those people that have been following the steps. Let's jump in on the price of Bitcoin on the lower time frames, guys, because we are basically getting rejected here from a daily level, from a level here that has had a lot of support. Okay, if we do take a look at that price action from the last couple of weeks, we can see, this massive support level, a big support right there, a big support. We got that daily level that wasn't respected as support, okay, on this movement down. It just sliced through, and right now it is getting a reaction. So this for me from my long position is also a take profit too, because it is resistance. It's the daily level. It's a level that the price action has gotten supported several times. You know the deal. If we do hit a resistance and I'm in a long position, hey, this is a take profit zone, okay? Make sure to take profits, even though I do think that higher levels is very, very possible, and we could be hitting the 25,300 again in the next couple of weeks. It is possible, but I'll be entering some other day trades and small swing trades, during the next price action, of course. So this is the thing. We are hitting resistance. Overall, what we need to understand, okay, and taking a look at the volume from this price action to the upside is much larger than the price action that is moving to the downside on the macro. You can see the spikes, okay, of red volume. It is much lower than the price action to the upside. There's much more buying pressure. This is a corrective move. Of course, I explained that long position on the latest video. The reason why, of course, volume, that is one of them that I've just explained right now. We've got Fibonacci from this local low to the local high. You're hitting the 61865. We love the 61865 range because that is where you could consolidate and get a massive bounce. Not only that, of course, we're hitting that point of control from this massive volume range, as you can see here on the chart. That red horizontal line, most volume transacted from this range late January, beginning of February, is exactly right there, guys. It's a huge level. The main reason to get into that quick, nice scalp long position that can turn into a swing trade, of course. That is a swing trade that I'm in right now at this moment. So that has happened. We know that has happened. What could we expect in the next, coming hours between today and tomorrow? Where could I find my opportunities? Well, let's zoom in here on the 1 hourly chart, guys, because I know we're talking about potential retracements to get into that potential bounce. For the moment, what I want to explain, we have created another daily level here at 23,159, right over here at this range. Okay, we got also the volume profile from this range over here, which the point of control is exactly at the daily zone. This is something, a level that we want to pay attention. If we do retrace, of course, I'll be still in that long position. If we do retrace to this daily, of course, I'm going to take a look at Fibonacci. It's around about the 50% from this low to the high. 50% Fibonacci is at 23,190, 618 down here. That retracement from this pump, this is a huge zone, guys. Also, point of control, daily level, 50%, 618 Fibonacci retracement zone where we could get that volatility. Now, I'm going to explain here, if we do get that corrective move, guys, there's a possibility that that corrective move won't happen. But if it does, and this is where I'm going to step in as a trader, and we do get this kind of reaction consolidation double bottom range, that is when I'm going to take that decision. Is it going to be a good long position? Because you know the deal, a lot of people that are, very new into trading, and we talk about these levels. If you just slice through that level, I am not going to enter a long position at this range. I'm probably going to get stopped out at break even, right, from that long position. We want a reaction. We want double tops. One of the main reasons I took profit here, take profit too, I was pretty confident that this could potentially continue to the upside from this daily level, from this massive support level turning into resistance. Let's see if this does continue to the upside. Of course, I did take profit early this morning at this range, okay, again, because I was very much aware of the double top that we are creating. Just by looking at the price action, guys, if it's time to get out or time to get in. If you start creating this price action, okay, it doesn't look great in the immediate short term. So why not, if you're in long positions at this range, to take profits on this kind of weakness, hitting a daily level in a big resistance zone, okay? It's also a potential shorting opportunity. If it's a take profit zone, it might be a shorting opportunity also, okay? If you have good risk management, you can also get into these potential trading scenarios. Let me explain here also. All right, zooming in, the big resistance zones. We have created a weekly level. Today's Monday, of course. We've got a weekly close, which is right over here at 24,286. Sorry, it's the open, the opening close, the opening start of that week. Okay, let me just go to the weekly level and quickly explain, guys. Just too much information here. I'm getting mixed up. Right over here, we can see that close, all right, from last week, the week before, and the open, all right, which is all the way up here as well from last week. So we got that level that has been created. It's these weekly levels do usually get some kind of a reaction, some kind of a resistance, some kind of resistance or support. We can see that weekly level right over here that was created also in September, getting a really nice support, just a few weeks ago here at the beginning of February. So just note here, these weeklies are relatively important. If the price action does start moving up here with a large amount of volume, guys, I think that this weekly level, all of these resistance levels could potentially just get a quick reaction, quick consolidation, and correction, but then obviously that momentum breaking these resistance, all right, is just very, very likely to happen if the volume is going to be high. If we start seeing large spike in volume moving up here, guys, like this, okay, potentially like this, then this is going to be looking quite bullish. Start breaking these resistance levels. Overall, what we need to understand locally, guys, all right, and we're going to go here to the 2 hourly chart, is that we are still on a local uptrend where we are creating higher highs, all right, and higher lows, right? As long as we're still above the 21,500 last higher low, this is still creating higher lows, all right? If we do break this low, of course, then the game is going to change. Then we're going to see, the next potential scenarios. But I don't really care what happens. I'm day trading, I'm scalping, I'm turning day trades into swing trades, as you can see here, for potential higher levels. And this is what it's all about, guys. It's not about being right or being wrong. It's about managing your risk and knowing how to take advantage of these scenarios. Guys, make sure to subscribe, because later we're doing a live stream, okay? Today is going to be the day of doing a live stream in the next coming hours. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, okay? We're going to find those trading opportunities, potentially do some live trading. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.